Continuing on with our discussion around Zeppelin and its uses, um, in the last video, we looked at all of the interpreters and why they are important and how typically you would use them. Let's just continuing through that same thought, you can look at some of the other configurations, administrative things that are available to you. I'm not going to get into helium because obviously it's another topic and we'll cover that at a later point. Here is the configuration of the Zeppelin installation by itself. And, obviously it's important whether you're connecting to a local repo or a remotely repo and so on and so forth, because as you build these um, um, notebooks, so to speak, and analysis within the notebooks, it is important to keep track of the changes you've made and, obviously just, make sure that the code is put into appropriate repositories. So without further ado, then let's take a look at, a simple notebook. Let's look at basic features. So this is, what this is doing is it's going to build a variety of different things. As you can imagine, these are, essentially code snippets that you can build. They don't necessarily have to be code snippets. They are basically, think of it as highly contextual document. You are providing information, right? Let me, basically run this piece. And obviously it printed saying that this is a live tutorial. You can run the code yourself, right? And shift enter to run. So as you click on each of these individual code snippets, you can do a lot of different things. So this is, typically, you're querying the data, you're querying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load some data, right? This is the bank data set openly available. So let me see if Spark is accurately configured, and if it is, I should be able to run this code. So it's running, and as long as everything is configured accurately, we should have some data, and then we're gonna execute some Spark SQL along the way, and those are some of the code snippets that I have, built below. And as you can see, there are input controls. It's think of Zeppelin as your full-fledged BI tool, right? But it's more oriented towards data analysts or business analysts. They can quickly generate analysis, discover data, discover trend, perform their own extract, if they needed to, perform their own transform if they needed to, and then obviously visualize the data as they go along. So in the next video we will go through integration with R and utilize the Spark R interpreter, and we'll also go through how we can move data from Spark data frame to a Scala data frame and vice versa also. Thanks for visiting.